It's the final few seconds before the lights go out, and the race to the podium begins. You know this battle will be won off the track as well as on it. You've studied your tactics, anticipated every move like a grandmaster. You've researched and analysed, modified and fine-tuned to perfection your instincts to give you an edge over your rivals. Your drivers focused, your team ready. The championship in the balance. First past the checkered flag, the goal. Epic victory or ultimate failure. There is only a heartbeat between them.
Hello and welcome to the sixth round of DMR's first season in the F1 2019 games. Today we're gonna be driving on the historical circuit in Monaco, um, and they have been racing. There have been races here since 1929. That's really an old school track, and it was also in the first F1 championship in 1950. And so yeah, it's a very technical circuit, the slowest circuit actually on the calendar, and it's only 3.3 kilometers or 2 miles long. And today they're gonna be doing 34 laps, and it is a track where there is a slight chance of rain. And today, joining me in the commentator booth is Adam.
Hello, and it's great to be back for another round of DMR at Monaco, probably the most vigorous and hard testing circuit on the calendar so far. And as well today, we have a full grid for Monaco, which is going to be an exciting spectacle and going to test the ability of all these drivers on the grid. So
Yep.
we're going to have hopefully be in for a great spectacle today and hopefully a clean race. But if we just do a quick run through, so for today we're going to see on strategies, we're probably going to
Yep.
see the one stop works. So it'll probably mostly be runners, all the drivers starting on the softs and then going to the mediums at one point as the optimal strategy for today. So it'll be so everyone will probably follow the same routine. You will expect to see qualifying times fall throughout the session, so we may possibly hit a 108 if we're lucky. To begin with, we should see high 110s and then eventually fall to 109s. And yeah, that's pretty much today. But the minute the forecast looks like it's going to be clear skies,
Yeah, but
as we
can we just start with the standings here? I just popped them
yeah,
up. I'm gonna pop them down. We have Rin leading, 42 points down to Verg in P2 for Renault, and we have the other Toro Rosso in P3 with 22 points to Verg. And it is a very close field behind Satoshi. So let's see if there are gonna be any changes in the standings. I'm gonna pop the race up here. The F1 game up here. We have Marcin. That's how you say
who's
his name,
making
right?
he's
Yeah,
making
step
Martin
you.
is making his debut for Williams tonight, so we shall ride on board with him for his first flying lap and
Yep.
see how he does. Martin is a pretty well-known driver around in the leagues. He's raced in SOR and he will be steered.
Oh my
What?
God, Theodore Brundy
I'm not sure what's
with
happened there, but yeah,
Doritos. Yep, that reminds me of a Monza in real life. I think they were going very slow in the last few corners, and they hit each other. But yeah, and about Martin here, he's gonna be one of our EGL drivers.
Yeah,
The EGL tournament that will be streamed on the EGL channel Extreme Gaming League.
yeah,
So we have
Extreme
another
Gaming
yellow flag.
League.
Yeah.
The Extreme Game, the EGL tournament will be held next Friday, which you'll see our league's first appearance in that league, and we'll have me, my glamorous assistant commentator Popo, and Marcin and Rinrin also making up our lineup for our first tournament. So
Yep.
hopefully we'll go do well. And speaking of that, Marcin now comes across the line to complete his first lap, which is a 112.
112.5, yeah.
So yeah, we have a few of the drivers on laps at the minute, and we'll see how they do as Satoshi retires from the session.
As Rinrin, he goes fastest, 111.3. A lot of people are retiring. That's riggedy. Oh. Let's go with
Oh, it's
Verk
Burke.
puts fastest now.
Burke sets a
As
111.2.
Doritos is pitting on his first lap. We have Hasselhoff here in the last sector currently. I think we have Yapsino is gonna be the next to cross the line. Harfist, Martin's teammates, puts fourth fastest. Yapsino 116.8 as he's
Oh,
lost
he
through
goes.
wing there in the first corner. I mean,
He goes a bit too deep
Sandavort.
as Lil Rebel comes across the start line to start his final lap. So no, not final lap.
That's Thomas goes third fastest, 111.3 as Racing
Oh,
Buff puts his fastest time.
that is a great lap by Racing Burb. Yeah, and this is only his second race as well.
Oh,
So
Chappie's lost it in the swimming pool. No damage
dear.
though. He's drifting into the pits there.
Oh, as Marcin goes again for a 110.7. So
Yep,
a great,
pretty decent.
a great response by him. So yeah,
Yeah, but
we'll,
that's his
we'll
second lap on those tires though. And Shonen crosses the line, and that's a 110.6. Shonen, a very competitive driver who won 2 races ago in Baku.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think
So
you mentioned, Adam, in the start here, was that we have a full grid today. And it is going pretty well at the moment with those high many
Yeah.
drivers showing up. It's good to see
So
that.
I think now we're gonna have Hasselhoff and Lil Rebel come around to complete their lap. So I think Lil Rebel has just got held up a tad bit by Hasselhoff because
He's
he's on
gonna
a
get
flying
some
lap as well.
slipstream though.
Yeah,
Little
I
Rebel
think
10
Lil Rebel
fastest. Yeah.
got impeded there. So I think that's after the first round of qualifying.
Oh,
Shonen
think
leads with a 110.6 and Marcin with a 110.7. So they're pretty much their benchmarks at the minute with Racing Verb and Verk in P form and P3 respectively. So yeah,
Hasselhoff
that's a good.
started that lap.
Yeah, he's got a damaged front wing though, so I'm not sure why he's carrying on.
He
We
was
shall
1
see.
second up on his sector 1 though. So there might be time to find for him.
Yeah, I also think
Oh, he's
Larson's on
gonna
lap.
stop. For
Yeah,
who is it? The little rebel, who's probably gonna improve in a second. Theodore Bundy leaves the session. Oh,
not sure. And we have a yellow flag in sector 2. Too sure why at the minute, but we'll see.
little
Minute.
rebel is down on his
Oh,
time.
I think
He got big damage.
who did Heinz? Was that Heinz or sorry?
Mortok started the lap.
There's that many yellow flags at the minute. Then yeah.
It is Monaco.
So at the minute we see Mortox setting his lap as he comes through the first sector to set a 18.9 for his first sector. So we'll see if he can build on that.
Went a bit
the
wide
minute.
there. Into the hairpin here, the slowest corner on any F1 track.
Through the casino square. But the thing is though, what'll be interesting to see how he goes a bit too deep coming into the tunnel section, as it'll be interesting to see how each of these drivers tackle the harbour section, Novel chicane as well, because Lee, he can easily, I think he's
Yeah,
invalidated the
I
lap.
think
Yeah,
he cut it too much there.
yeah. I think just literally is me commentator's curse saying he invalidates the
Oh.
lap just about.
Someone just said a time. What happened? I didn't see that. Shonen leaves session.
Oh no,
Is that a game crashing?
I think that might be, but yeah.
We have Heinz here.
I can't find that.
Approaching swimming pool. Two last corners for him. Can he do a good lap here as he does a little drift there? He's out of VRS now. What can it be for him? He goes 6th fastest for
That's a
Heinz.
as Carl goes P6 now after his lap, setting a 1:11.7.
He's 6
And
thousandths quicker than Heinz.
there's not even that much to split them one bit, so that is a great lap by Carl. But Carl's beating one of those drivers. He's been scoring points consistently for Haas, so he's doing a really good job at the minute as well. But yeah, we'll see how everyone else gets up at the minute. But Schoening currently leads, and hopefully he can get back in the session with Marcin and Racing Burb hot on his tail in P2 and
Looks
P3
like
and
Theodore
Burb.
Bundy is just entered the game again.
Yeah, I think Satoshi is also. As
Rin
who's that?
goes 2nd fastest.
We have a yellow
As
flag.
Marcin is on a new lap here. Okay, that's a very weird camera angle there.
I think Racing Burb is 5/10 up on his time. If he does that, he will go on pole. I think comes across the line. And
Oh, he
Racing Burb,
does. That's a 110.3. Good job
as
from him. Let's
Rin
see
Rin is
what
10.
Marcin can do.
Well,
Marcin is a bit up on his time. He's
As
2
now-
tenths up. Let's see what he
Come-
can gain at the last sector.
that was really rushing the wall as he comes through the final 2 turns. Penultimate turn. Let's see what he can do. Will he be able to snatch pole race from Racing Burb? And can Rin put up a challenge at the minute as Marcin comes across the line?
He slows down.
Yeah.
Oh wait, he improved by 200ths of a second.
Yeah, I think Verk's about to start a lap now, but that's a great lap burn.
Uh-huh.
Currently halfest is no, sorry, that was a crazy glitch in the system. Yeah,
Yep, it is.
Shonen is back in the session.
Oh, that's good. One of the
Let's see-
contenders for the win.
Let's see. Yeah, I mean Shonen at the minute he was had to drop to reserve driver status because of work commitments, but it's great to have him back for this race. So hopefully he can have a good race in the end, and see how he does. But yeah.
Mortox
minute-
5-grid penalty.
Oh, what happened?
Collision with Racing Burp. He's
Oh,
turning the wrong way.
Racing Burb's got front wing damage, so I'm not quite sure what happened.
He doesn't have a wing Mortox.
So I'm not quite sure what happened there, so we'll have to find out. But at the minute I haven't actually checked on the YouTube channel to actually see if there's any chats.
And now Yapsino is about to start a lap. We're gonna go on board with him here on the stream. Oh wait, no, he did a lap. Okay, wait, 16. Oh wait, I think he's starting a lap now. There was a weird glitch there again.
GG Cody's, but yeah, the battle. I think the battle now we're gonna see heat up for them. But we've got another yellow flag.
What's going on?
It's just really hard to see. Like
Yapsino is improving a lot.
Yeah, 6 tenths up as Hasselhoff is 1 second up on his time already. So as he comes through the penultimate turns, coming into 16, we got a bit close to the wall there. So Hasselhoff abandons his lap. I think he was a bit down.
Oh yeah,
But,
a thing worth to mention is that this is Yapsino's first league race. Not sure if it is his first race, but yeah, without racing line, yeah.
So yeah, as Chappie's currently on the lap, so let's see how he does. He ricochets off the wall coming through the harbour section. Now as he enters the penultimate turn, will he be able to get a good exit? And let's see what he can do. Chappie comes across the line to set a 110.
110.4, Mercedes 1-2. Yapsino's about to cross the line. He's a lot up on his time. He's gonna go 15 fastest, 1.3 seconds improvement as he
goes straight into the what the devil's happened there?
That's a right turn.
Sorry,
Heinz.
There's a Force India and a Red Bull having a bit of a dance at the
That's
back
a
of
racing
the grid.
point, actually.
Racing. Thank you very much. Thank you for being corrected again. I don't know what happened there, but I'm sure there'll be some investigation to that after the race. But yeah, we can't.
But
do
yeah, we
anything.
doesn't have any evidence on the stream though. Rin is on a lap now. Let's go with the championship lead as he hits the wall, but no damage done.
Yeah.
And I think worth mentioning is that we have 16 viewers on the stream.
That's impressive.
That's
And yeah.
impressive. Thank you all for all the support you're showing us.
So yeah.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
Shonen is third fastest. Oh yeah, he put his lap early, but yeah, he's
yeah. I think
Did he
he's on an
start
outlap.
anew? Yeah.
Yeah. So
Gonna see Rinrin.
at the minute we've got a pretty good field at the minute. So we've got the top 5 drivers all separated by less than 5/10 of a second. I wouldn't count any of these top 6 for getting a chance to get pole because Vert can put in a challenge as well. So I expect the final laps in a minute to be decisive to see who can get pole. As Racing Burb, Bob is the first of them to start his outlap, as well as Marcin. Both of these two going to go for it in a second. So I think
Shonen got damage.
Shone has got damage unless he can get back in quickly, he'll
Yeah.
have one more chance to get it.
Yeah,
So
and Rinrin
sorry,
retired.
Burke is currently on the lap, so Burke will cross the line now. I think he's just a
Out
tad
of
bit too
ERS.
slow. Yeah, Burke.
Let's see. It's gonna be P4.
P4.
Mercedes
That's
1, 2, and Renault
Renault.
3,
Renault.
4.
So yeah, I'm gonna keep an eye on Martin as he's got every chance of getting pole as well, because he's shown at the minute he has got great speed, and especially in the first part of quali. So we'll keep an eye on him as well now as we see all of the drivers coming out of the garage to watch start their final lap. Oh, as Racing Bird retires, I thought he jumped out of the session at the minute, but yes. Come on, Half Fist take ball. Yeah, Half Fist is also making his debut for Williams tonight, and from what we've seen, he does have a load of pace, and he's currently on his outlap. So, shout out to Half Fist and Mogan for watching. So yeah, we shall see now the final lap. So Racing Bird is
Marcin
confident.
on a lap,
Yeah, he's
improving in sector 1 by almost nothing. But yeah.
yeah, it's going to. I think Verk is going to go for another lap.
Oh, he almost gets blocked there on his lap.
Unless Vert can do anything else, and I don't. As Half-Fist is Half-Fist is coming through the first sector now, so let's see what he can do.
Someone stopped in the chicane. That's Larson. I think he's letting people through there.
Yeah, as Half-Fist is 3 temps down on his.
Looks like Marcin abandoned his lap. Let's see if he's gonna do one more in this set or he's gonna go in for a fresh set. I think he's just gonna be able to make it maybe. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep an eye on Thomas because let's see
yeah.
let's see. I wouldn't count him out as well. He's 7 temps up on his time. If he can improve that, that could put him up to P6 if he can carry on this speed. So can he find any more time for the final 2 turns of the track as he comes through now? That looks like a bit of an improvement. So Thomas comes across the line to set a 1. Does Thomas improve by 1 second? But
must be invalidated or something.
yeah, it's shown.
As Marcin does a phenomenal sector 1, almost 2 tenths up.
As Shonin and Rinrin are now approaching the start their final lap. So Shonin comes up to the line. Let's see if he can do what it takes to get pole, and Rinrin as well. So we shall watch on board with them. As Shonin now comes up to sector 1 as he comes through the chicane and Casino Square. So let's see what he can do as he comes through sector 1. Will he be up on his time? Shonin is, oh god, it's doing the glitch now, so I can't see. So Shonin at the minute, I have no clue. Burke is also coming out to do one more lap, so let's see if both runners can improve.
But we have Marcin here about to cross the line. He was 2 tenths up through the second sector. What is he gonna do? He puts it on pole, 110.2.
Yeah, as Rinrin is 7 tenths up on his time at the minute, so we'll see what he can do. So Shonin now he's coming through the Nouvelle chicane as he ooh, did he invalidate that? I'm not too sure, but this could be a good lap. So Shonin now, let's see how far he is. He's got to find 5 tenths. Shonin, he's 5 tenths up, so Shonin could take pole from.
That's the 5 tenths you talked about.
500th of a second.
Oh no, is he gonna get blocked now? Oh, just not maybe.
No,
Let's
he might have got
see.
away. Did that,
Come on,
did
Shonen.
he,
He puts it. Oh, he got invalidated. Yep, I think he got invalidated in the chicane
oh,
as
sorry, we need.
Rinrin abandoned his lap.
I think he might have got blocked. As Vert goes, improves by 5 attempts, so that's a good.
Yep,
No,
now
Vert.
there's traffic.
No, Vert.
They're coming
No,
behind him
Vert.
there.
I think Verk is on a lap, so yeah, Verk has started his final lap as well, so we'll keep an eye on him. Verk comes through sector 1. Does he improve on his?
He improves.
He's up 1 temp, so at the minute that would put him up to P3 if he can. So yeah, but yeah, there's just loads of yellow flags coming out. So yeah, Rin is not gonna be able to do another lap. So that's only P6 for the man leading the championship. So he's got his work cut out on this track. As Verk is still 1/10 up. So let's see how he does coming through the harbour section. As he yes, that he looks like he's kept his nose clean at the minute. So as he comes through the final bit of part of sector 2, let's see how he does. As Chappie gets impeded by a Toro Rosso. Oh no. Verk is still one. He's still 1/100th of a second up
Two
as time
attempts
as he
up.
comes through.
He might still be able to get P3, P2, maybe P1 if he improves his sector 3 by a lot. Let's see what he can do across the line, and he puts it on pole. 110.1, phenomenal last sector. Rin
As Chappie
is
gets
gone.
Chappie gets wing damaged. So that
Verk
was a
puts an impressive pole.
yeah.
Carl abandoned his lap.
And just do
Oh my
yeah,
god.
Dorito. That was a sensational lap by Verk.
Surprises us all. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that was a phenomenal lap. So there you go. Yeah, into qualifying in Monaco. Verk puts it on pole with Martin in P2. That is a great result, but not a great result for Rin in P6. But
But yeah, it's so close, really. Close field. And he
yeah,
was those 7/10 up, I think, you say? Or
yeah,
something. He might have improved, but yeah, it's Monaco sometimes. It doesn't go your way here. Like for Leclerc in real life.
yeah. I mean, so that Satoshi's got the you know,
So yeah,
he's
look
got
at all those grid penalties. We have Racing Burp have a penalty. Heinz have a penalty. Theodore Mortox Hasselhoff penalty. Uh,
yeah. I
This
think
might
that
gonna move Riggedy a few places up. But yeah, let's see what Ver can do from pole. That was very impressive from him. Quite a good lap as well. Fine lap from him.
yeah,
But yeah,
yeah.
still 16 viewers.
It's the talking point's got to be Verk from what a lap.
Looks like
So
half fist have a lot of fans in the chat.
he seems to have brought a bit of a following with him, so that's pretty good as well. So yes, we are going to currently see how the drivers do. So we shall get on with this. So has everyone been able to connect? We'll see in a second. Oh god, is is every driver in? Yeah, every driver's in. So yeah.
Yep, they're starting their formation lap now.
So yeah, right then. So at the minute we're going to start on the formation lap with all of the top 9 starting on the soft tyre, and Half is the only one in the top 10 starting on the medium, which looks like a gamble, but we'll see how he does and what will happen. But yeah, I'm not sure I'm gonna predict a winner at the minute, because I think the top 6 are that close together. It's going to be hard to split. So yeah. Ooh, crap.
Oh, yellow flag. What's going on there? I think.
Let's
But
see.
yeah, luckily the formation lap doesn't give you any damage.
Yeah, I think Racing Bird got a penalty in quali that I didn't see, and that's why he's down in P8.
Oh yeah, he got
Yeah, I
yeah.
mean, I didn't see that, so I mean, I think I did catch it on camera, but yeah, I think that's gonna. This happen. I know with drivers, this happened to me myself, so yeah, I know what it's like. So Codemasters do really need to fix some of the glitches in game, because it's kind on tracks like this, it just ruins your whole experience of doing a great lap, and it kills your race. So hopefully we'll see a good race, and yeah. See, so as now the drivers come back onto the line, I think
Oh
it
yeah, we
was
have a few drivers there. Might have got a penalty on the information lap.
I don't think they got. I think they just got disqualified. They didn't get full,
Oh
penalties.
yeah, disqualified. Yeah. That's what I meant.
Yeah. Right then. So it's
Then
now the drivers line back up on the grid for the start of the Monaco Grand Prix.
oh,
Right then,
I'm
so
very excited.
as the
We're
final
gonna see
drivers.
start like in Spain.
So
Not cool, not cool.
right then, as convert get the
22
start.
viewers on the stream we have currently,
Right.
as
So
we
3 lights,
are
4 lights,
5 lights.
and 5 lights, and oh god, this
So glitchy, come on. And away we
way
go now.
go. But Vert gets a great
Clean
start.
start so far.
Martin gets bogged down. So
Look how
as
close
we
they are behind. Chappy,
Renner
damage.
goes into
Someone got damage.
who was that? Oh, Shonin went into the wall, and that's put him. He's got front wing damage. But at the minute, as we watch the drivers come through the casino square, Verkley's away, followed by Chappie. As Martin drops down to third, and Rinrin is up to fourth. As Shonin is in P5.
Now we get
Followed
a
by
great view here in the chicane as Thomas is going for the dive in the chicane.
Oh,
Doesn't
there's
find the
one.
gap.
There's Dorito. Oh, as we have a
Mortox and Satoshi. Oh my
yeah,
god, big pile up here in the chicane. Oh
yeah. Then
no, just before the
oh no.
chicane.
Oh no, that I saw that in camera. Yeah, and that's unfortunately their claims to the drivers on lap one. But as we watch Doritos gets a 3 second time penalty for corner cutting. I don't think half of the positions are updated. But yeah, Shonin has left the session as he disconnected again, but I'm not sure what's happened. But anyway, as we come through, finish lap one, Verkley's followed by Chappie, followed by Martin, and Rimrin in P4. As again, yeah, we watch the drivers come down. Carl in an excellent P5 as Rinrin gets a 3 second.
Thomas and Doritos are pitting. Yapsino up to P12 with a
I mean that.
big gap behind him because of maybe the crash there was.
Yeah,
Yep.
I think.
Little Rebel behind him have got damage, but yeah.
As Martin Chappie makes a mistake and Verk is starting to pull away. As I think Martin is starting to have a look at them as the top four all have a
also a few positions up already.
and yeah. So, what's happened there? Right. We can see as now we watch the drivers leave from the front. Martin is
looking to
Martin
the outside
of Chappie, so yeah, we can watch that. Ooh, as Martin gets a bit too heavy on the throttle, as now we watch.
Oh, Shoning lost the position. Oh yeah, it's because he disconnected,
he's,
of course. Yeah.
I think yeah. So I'll try and get.
Yeah.
I think he might have crashed. So yeah. Now as we watch.
Oh, Chappie and Martin almost hit there.
Yeah, this battle for P2 is intensifying. Well, as Verk sets the fastest lap race, as now Harfist is now closing on the back of Larson for P7. We're starting to have a few close battles on track as shown in pits.
Shown in pits. This might be the AI being a bit glitchy.
I think Lil Rebel pits again for as he has wing damage. Both the Alphas not getting the ideal starts, unfortunately.
Rin and Martin having a close fight here. Shonen
is...
joins back, but he's not gonna be able to see that his AI pits without he could do anything about it.
Yeah, and
very unfortunate for him.
It was looking all good for him, but yeah, us right now we see Chappie starting to pull a gap up to Martin. Now Rin he's starting to close in on that P3 as we see another close battle on track between Half-Fist and Larson, so he'll be first to blink out of them as Half-Fist is now closing in on him. Half-Fist could have a good chance here because he's got the medium tyre, so if he can get some clear air on his next stop, he could be up for a good finish in this race right then.
Yep.
As Thomas, what's happened? Thomas has got more damage.
Oh.
Shown, yeah, I think Thomas got more damage unfortunately, so that has wrecked his race again, which is not a good sign from him. So yeah, I think a few drivers had to make a pit stop after the first lap shenanigans. But yeah, at the minute it is, this field is starting to peer out as we watch the battle for the top 3 positions, as Verk is getting a 2-second lead on over Chappie, and that's a really good thing for Verk, as if he can keep this up, he can start taking points away from Rin in the gap, as Doritos, what's happened to Thomas? As Doritos gets past Thomas, I think Thomas is staying out, even though he has front wing damage.
Oh, let's see, Marcin got the run. He on Chappie into the chicane as there's contact, and Marcin makes the move. Chappie is still down the outside. He cuts the chicane.
I think Chappie's got Chappie has Chappie got front wing damage? Yes, he has.
Yep, looked like there was some kind of contact in the tunnel.
Yeah, I think both of them did contact, and this is going to allow Rin to get back into the race, and it's allowing Carl and Racing Bird to catch up, as that is another close battle to soon be.
Chappie staying out, and Verk, yeah, he's leading by 4 seconds. Whew.
So, yeah, this is going to be interesting now. Let's see.
Oh, there they go, side by side into turn 1. Chappie is going to defend his position as Marcin almost gets squeezed into the wall. Let's see these three drivers. Oh, Chappie defends from him still. This is an amazing battle going on. Oh.
Rin, what this is allowing to do as well, this is allowing Carl and Racing Bird to join the fight for P2, so this is going to turn into a massive squabble in the minute. But all this is doing is
Verk lost time. Verk lost time.
Yeah, he's getting.
Does he have any damage? No.
Yes.
Luckily not.
This is going to be interesting. The cars are coming up to 2. The
oh
back
yeah,
mark
that's
is
Hasselhoff. Let's see here if Marcin is gonna have to run on Chappie again through the tunnel.
I think some
nope.
of the, I think
oh my god, that was a massive corner cut by Riggedy in the chicane. As they're coming up to Riggedy.
He gets a 5-second penalty, but he definitely will get that removed after the end of the race. He has to get away. But this battle is now intensifying. Oh, is Riggedy getting in the way? Gonna as an accident. Thomas loses it, the Nova chicane, and goes all the way down to P14. So not the ideal thing for the Alphas. But this battle at the front is intense. As Marcin gonna get the run that he needs to get past them. The minute. Oh, as I think Riggedy. What's happened to Riggedy? Riggedy pits for
There's a yellow flag somewhere.
Thomas, I think.
Thomas.
But
yep, that's Thomas. Thomas is gone. Marcin is very close.
Yeah, this battle for P2 is getting intense. But the thing is, Chappie is taking that wide line he's doing like a center S tactic, where he's going wide into the turn so he can slow the cars down and bunch them all up. I think that's Thomas again. Thomas not having a good race whatsoever at the minute. But Verk is pulling out a 5-second lead.
Oh! He hit him.
Marcin goes into the back of Chappie, and that's not. I'm not sure if he got any front wing damage, but from the look of it, no.
Nope.
Chappie is doing well to hold off the attack of Marcin at the minute,
yep.
but Carl and Racing Bird are closing in on Rin for P4 now. The battle for the.
Oh my god, there. Oh, we just saw a gap there. But yeah, look at this. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cars in this battle.
Yeah.
Chappie is braking very early, maybe with that damage. And Rin, he does have damage as well, I could see.
Yeah.
Oh! Yeah, Chappie defends the inside again.
I think he just has a bit of was Marcin going to make the move? No, as he gets a bit too feisty on the throttle and skids through the casino square. It was a great view, but Chappie is holding these drivers up, and they're losing 7 seconds to Verk, and this is costing all these drivers any chance of the win. So yeah, but I mean this is just allowing Racing Bird and
let's see what Marcin can do here. How close can he get out of the chicane? He goes to the outside.
Oh, it lags a bit. Yeah, I don't think. Oh,
no damage done. Look at all these cars. I think is that Thomas caught up to the battle there, who's a lap behind.
Larson Half-Fist makes a great pass on Larson going into the harbour section.
Half-Fist fans go crazy in chat, come on.
Hey. It's Half-Fist.
Oh, Rin lost time, he's second behind now. Let's see Marcin here.
Was Marcin gonna get the move
he goes to the outside of turn 1 as there's some wheel banging. Chappie gets a penalty for multiple warnings. As Rinrin now gets the run on Marcin. Looks like Marcin is
See,
defending. Look at this
yeah.
battle, it's crazy. Verg is just enjoying it. Oh no, we lost it. Marcin lost it, and now there's a big pile up there.
Oh
Oh
no.
my god. Oh my
Jesus.
god. Rinrin gets
Oh,
past
is
him,
it?
but Rinrin got big damage. Yes,
What the
Marcin
hell?
lost it
Oh, it's
again.
Mars. Who the
He lost it. Or something, I'm not sure what happened, and that's all the lap
Thomas?
cars coming through there. Marcin
Martin
leaves the session.
got spun by Thomas, and that was what I don't know what Thomas was thinking then, but oh dear. Ugh. That was unfortunate for Martin. He was having
We
such a
have
great
Carl
race.
here. We have Carl here in the fight for P3. He was lucky
Is he
not to
gonna?
get damage. Oh my god, he goes for that dive.
Yeah. Is,
Oh my
is
god, let's see here. Thomas, you have to...
Thomas? Thomas, what are you doing?
I don't
Thomas
know.
unlapping himself. He'll
He's gonna do
be.
the Ocon.
What
Oh
is he
no,
doing?
don't.
What?
Oh my, what the f...
Rin goes into the barrier. Oh my god.
Yeah, he's gonna pit now. He got way... so big damage.
Yeah. No, Little Rebel is disqualified from the session. So yeah.
Oh my god, who's that in the wall? But yeah, Half-Fist is up to P5.
So it's
P5.
a.
Ice, he spins around there and lost his swing. Oh no.
This is
Oh my god.
this is crazy. But
This
yeah,
race is gonna go down in history of PMR.
but as Shonin, he's doing a great recovery drive to B7. But all this is allowed to do is allow Verk to come back into storm off into the lead. But yeah,
Any
this
battles
is
going on?
not at the minute. The
Marcin
feels
pits for hard. Let's see if he can go to the end of on those.
some see at the minute half of the field is now because it started to peter out. So yeah, we'll see what the strategies come into play as half is starting on those mediums. Looks like he's gonna have a chance now of
Looks like Carl have re-overtaken Thomas. What's Thomas doing?
yeah,
He shouldn't be that aggressive when he's left behind.
yeah. The thing
Blue
is though,
flag, blue flag, blue flag.
thing was had a blue flag, so
Oh,
he
as
just
a
did a knock.
Chappy pits.
Yeah, Thomas gets another
Someone
front
got
wing
damage. Was that Thomas?
Yeah. Yeah, Thomas got damaged again, but he can't be overtaken under blue flags in Monaco.
No,
The move
it's
was
too
needless.
risky.
So
Yeah.
half his pits, I think he got a bit of damage. So yeah, we'll see what
Oh,
happens.
wait. Oh yeah, he got big damage. Wait, is this is his second pit stop? No, wait, is it? Oh, I
Yeah,
don't remember. No. Let me get it up here. No,
just
it
get
was
the
his
pit.
first. It was his first. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see how these strategies play out towards the end of the race. Cause I'm not sure how long a pit stop is in Monaco. So the gap at the minute, so at the minute, Chappie's on the hard tyres. Burke's 30 seconds ahead. So yeah, Thomas gets another time penalty for multiple
Yeah,
warnings.
he's
So
just going too aggressive on Racing Burp, trying to overtake him under blue flag conditions.
as Racing Burb comes into the pits now, just
It
put on.
seems like he overtook Racing Burp, made a mistake, and trying to overtake him again aggressively.
Yeah, the thing was though, like I know Martin spun, but Shonen gets more wing damage. Like you can't overtake under blue flags when there's a squabble going on at the front, and doing that, he's just completely destroyed one person's race. And I know it's not the commentator's job to say anything about it, but you simply can't be doing that around a track like Monaco as well. And he's completely destroyed one person's race, and yeah, it's kind of unfair on the driver for that. So yeah, as we approach lap 11, we still have 17 cars
So
running.
Racing Burp have pitted. I think we're gonna see the leader work here pit very
I
soon.
think, yeah, I think Verk and Carl will pit soon, as now we have a yellow flag in sector 1, but I'm not too sure what that is for at the moment. So yeah, I mean, at the moment, Rin is not really having a good race, and he's going to lose some severe points in the championship. this race. As Burke now pits, Burke now goes on to the medium tyres, and this will put him all the way through to the end of the race. So will be interesting to see how this. Carl gets a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane, and
Oh,
that is really unfair on the drivers. So yeah, will Carl get ahead as Velocity takes the lead of this race. So that could not.
oh, he gets right ahead of Burke.
So
Maybe, maybe we will see some team orders here.
this could allow this
Velocity holding up Burke to Carl.
so this could allow Verk into this as Chapin and Shonin have already pitted on the hard, so they're going all the way to the end.
I believe that
would say.
Shonen maybe can go to the end on those tires.
Yeah, so this could pretty much shake up the order as we have a yellow flag in sector 3. I'm not too
Racing
sure.
Burp and Shonen.
Yeah,
fighting.
so yeah, as now we'll see as Verk is still looking up Velocity, but the thing is though, Velocity's going to hold Verk up now, so it's going to be a pretty tight squeeze to see how he can overtake him. But this is just allowing Chappie and Shonin to catch up. So Chappie's got his 8 seconds behind Verk, but running in the dirty air, Velocity ain't gonna do Verk much favour. So I'm not sure how Velocity's gonna probably go about an extra 10 laps on those tyres. Oh, gets a bit feisty out of the final turn and lose the back end, but Verk's got DRS down the straight. So will Verk go for the move on Velocity going into turn 1?
Oh, he goes.
He goes for it. He goes for the inside. Oh, yes, he does take the move, and Vert gets through. So Haas's team orders are not going to be coming to effect here, and that move could have just handed the win of the race to Vert, but he has to keep it on the track. And
It's quite a nice move, I would say.
Yeah. So hang on, showing up from wing damage again.
Thomas is gone.
Yeah, as Thomas goes off track, as Theodore Bundy leads the session. I think.
Yeah, Shonen got damage.
So, yeah, I think that's gonna have cost him his race. But yeah, Velocity. That was Velocity still needs to pit, so it'll be interesting to see how far he goes. And Shonin now is falling back, and Racing Burb is now catching up to him. So we'll see how it goes in the end.
Oh.
So
yeah, let's see. Yeah, Racing Burp here. We're following this battle on the stream
right now. So it's just at the minute we've had surprisingly around Monaco we've only had 3 retirements so far, which is
a lot of gone front wings. Oh my god.
Yeah, that was close between the Ferraris there. So
Rin gets a penalty.
For so the thing is, I'm not sure penalties Rin has got, but this could eject him out the points as we see an Alpha coming for the session. But Shonin
got damage. He left the session. I'm not sure if there was a game crash or what happened. I'm not too sure.
But that's allowed the Renaults into P3 and P4, and yeah, this is allowed Carl into P5.
Yep. Carl also having he's having a fine race. Okay, this game is so dumb. It shows that he have the soft on, but on the graphics it's showing that he's got the medium on. Yes.
Yeah. Great game pose, but Halfist is now closing in on Hines, who's on 9-lap old mediums compared to on whole tires. But yeah. Oh, as Halfist gets more front wing damage, that's gonna ruin his race even more. And he was running so well as well.
Theodore crashed as well. He got damage as there's some position changes at the Mercedes.
Both of the Mercedes running close together now, so we'll see how these two do. And yeah, we'll watch them. But
Rin very close as well. Oh my god.
There's Racing Burf tries to look for a pass on his teammate coming into the Nerval chicane now as we watch on board with them. Velocity still going, so it'll be interesting to see where he comes back out. Meanwhile, Larson ringing P6, and that is keeping up the consistency. And yeah, Harfist is still not backing off from Hines, who's in P9 at the minute, but they've both got front wing damage, so I can see why. But I don't think there's any more close battles on track at the minute compared to it, as we watch the cars come around. As now we enter the halfway. Well, not it's not even the halfway stage of this race yet, and it's already been a feisty affair around the street circuit of Monaco, also known for
now
the Triple Crown.
Chappie caught up to Velocity.
Yeah, this is where
Battle for
the
P2.
yeah
Now Racing Burp looking to the outside of his teammate there.
Yeah, I think the game glitched inside each other, and it kind of glitched out there. So that was pretty interesting to see. But now, Half-Fist is closing the gap down to Hines again. Will the Half-Fist be able to get the move done? But this is now going to become a close battle as Half-Fist and Hines command final turners. Yeah, Hines has just got the edge on him. Yeah, as now we ride on
Thomas
board with him coming
Piss
up.
again.
Yeah, he's got front wing damage again. But
Satoshi
yeah,
leaves. Oh yeah, he retired.
yeah.
Oh no,
That's what
Chappie is very close.
do you mean?
He's looking to
So,
the inside, late on the brakes from him. He
gets the
does
move.
it. Great braking
That's what
there, great move
is
there from him.
is Racing Burb gonna get the move done as well as he comes? He has a look, but this could cost him loads of time. Oh, he was having a look through the harbour section as this now he's allowing Carl to come
Berg
up,
puts the fastest lap now.
but now the battle for P3 is gonna.
Carl is also, yeah.
I don't think Velocity's tyres are gonna last much longer, but Racing Burb gets a bit of a over flick on the last turn, but will Racing Burb get the move done? No, you don't. Oh, this is just going to allow Chappie to start building a gap and to try and hunt down Verk as Racing Burb looks to the inside. Is he going to be able to get the move done? As
Velocity gamer. Oh, there's
he's
some
got
wheel banging.
He's got front wing. He's got front wing damage. Yeah, Velocity's got front wing damage.
Carl
so
in P4.
So now this is good. This could be a nice battle for the final podium spot. As we ride on board with these two drivers, and yeah, it's been pretty close so far, and we've had a few bits. It was Half-Fist gets past Hines as he gets him out of the final turn, as Hines does get more front wing damage. So Half-Fist fans, there you go, your man is now up into P9, and we have currently got a close battle on for P3 at the minute, as I think Racing Burb is now starting to pull out a gap to Carl. So yeah, at the minute, as we approach lap 18, Verk leads, followed by Chappie and Racing Burb in P3, Carl running in P4, and
Velocity trying to get out of Racing Burb's way, but that's gonna cost him some wing there. Very hard to get people through there.
Rinrin is now closing in on Larson, so this will be a close battle to see, as Rinrin does have a load more ERA. So I'm pretty sure Rinrin will be able to get the move done pretty soon.
No.
Larson
Thomas.
gets
He's trying to kill Hines.
Ugh.
Who's a level 2 ahead?
We'll speak after. Yeah, because we speak after. We don't it's like, obviously as league you can't condone some driving, but that's pretty much for anything. But we speak after, and we won't put any more opinion on it on stream, and we'll deal with it in the correct manner. But at the minute,
Larson here.
Yeah, I know, that's what I was saying. Is Larson does have a 3-second time penalty though, so this could be a big for the fight.
Oh,
so, yeah.
He's gaining and gaining. Rinrin. He goes to the outside. He gets past there before the chicane.
Larson yields the position, but yes, Rinrin now on his way up into P. It was Half-Fist gets
a penalty.
Ooh, so yeah, I think that's Verk's first penalty of the race. So yeah, as Yapsino gets a 3-second time penalty, but Yapsino is running with no line on, so this is gonna be pretty close for him. So yeah, we'll see. It was Velocity, finally pitched, but what tire is he going on to? Is he going?
I think he's gonna go on soft.
No, he's going on to the hards.
What? Oh yeah. Oh, it's 20 laps left. Oh, I thought it was 10. I read it as 10 laps.
Damn you, Jeff. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're only halfway through the race.
And Thomas, get off your phone and get racing. But yes, We see now Verk is comfortably leading this race. He's got a 15-second gap with Chappie first behind, but it's Larson coming back at Rinrin. By the look of it, yes, because Rinrin has got stuck behind Yapsino in the McLaren. So
Yeah, but
Yapsino,
Yapsino is of course doing his best here to move.
yeah, as he does get out the way. So yeah, as we have a yellow flag on track somewhere, I'm not too sure where that is at the moment. So yeah, we shall see. As
Oh, we have a fight here, Thomas and Riggedy.
Thomas and Rigidi for
Oh, Thomas got damage.
did he?
Yep, he touched.
Oh no. Yeah, and Rigidi unfortunately loses out, and yeah, we go as Larson. Larson is now starting to come back at Rinrin, even though Rinrin got the move done. Larson is coming, and he's still under a second behind him with 20 laps to go. So this is going to be a pretty close battle for final points position, as we know. Watch on board with them, and yeah, you can see as the Mercedes are now 1 second apart, and Chappie and Racing Burb are now going to be on board with it, as we have a yellow flag as
It's Thomas.
Thomas I think makes a mistake and Riggedy gets past him. What's happened to Riggedy?
Oh,
I think Riggedy's got some
Riggedy,
damage.
move. Ah.
I think Riggedy does get out the way just in time, but the Mercedes are now close together. Chappie's now within 1/2 a second of Racing Burb, so this is going to be a close battle at the minute. But I think these two are coming up to the traffic from Thomas and Riggedy at the minute. So this
Valtteri, it's James. Please hold position.
Thank you. Thank you. Sorry, mate. But at the minute, Harvest is the top
Oh,
six
Racing
now.
Burp is getting close to his teammate.
Yeah,
Not close enough yet.
yeah. And yeah, we're seeing. Oh, Dorito. Hang on, is Doritos just pitted again? Because I think he's just dropped.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
pitted.
yeah, he pitted for a I think it was new tires. Yeah, he has. So I'm just keeping an eye on tires at the moment. So yeah, I don't think unless there's a gap coming up, I don't think there's going to be. As Chappie is, but saying that, Chappie does look like he's closing the gap
Oh,
to
Racing
Berg.
Burp. Oh, yeah,
No,
it's no, it's because Berg lost time because he lost a lot of time because he got held up by Riggedy, who, yeah, of course tried to move his best.
yeah, as Larson does get held up by Riggedy now, but unfortunately, yeah, he does his best to move, but moving for the Nova chicane is really hard, in all honesty. So yeah, but all
Berg,
it was, but
fastest lap,
there's
Rin
Rinring.
penalty again.
Yeah, well, I'm not sure how many seconds Rinrin's gonna have penalties, but I don't think it's gonna be looking good. I don't think it's gonna be looking good for the championship leader at the moment, because that might put him down.
He did tell me before the race that he would be happy with a top 5, but of course it was because of some a crash that happened. Martin spun ahead of him. Um, no one
So
was
yeah,
really at fault.
yeah. Timo is also in chat. So I mean,
Let's
seeing
not
that,
mention it on stream.
no,
Oh,
but
as Heinz gets past Shonen, who's AI.
yeah, you just get past the you know, AI car, but I don't think Shonin had a disconnect, and pretty much he was running a strong race up to that point, so it was unfortunate for Shonin that he couldn't even, he failed to capitalize on that chance. But the Mercedes guys are still very close together, and pretty much at the minute they're gonna be battling it out. But I'm not gonna take away who's gonna finish in the top two out of these two, because this might come into orders, or this is going to be down to pure racing unless we have any orders from James. Oh,
Oh,
it's Racing
Chappie
Burb.
made. Yeah, Chappie
No,
made a
Chappie.
mistake.
So I'm getting confused between the two drivers. As yeah, they get a bit loose, but this might allow Racing Burb to get onto the back of Chappie now.
Harfist caught up to Velocity Gamer.
Yeah, I think Velocity. Hang on, has Velocity had an issue? 'Cause he's dropped 2 seconds. He's got no damage, but Doritos gets more warnings for points. But yeah, I think Harfist did get some. Oh, was Harfist is still running with front wing damage, and yeah, but this is not gonna. Dentary race, he still looks to try and claim the P7 position from Velocity, but we are currently down 16 laps to go, and at the minute the top three remain the same as at the halfway point, but the Mercedes guys are still going at it full force, but they're both Chappie's running on the hard tyre and Racing Burb's currently running on the medium, but the amount of dirt Racing Burb's going to get from behind Chappie is probably going to dent his tyre wear and not allow him to get past, so he needs to realistically make a move sooner as Chappie gets a bit more feisty. As this will this allow Racing
Yellow
Burb?
flag.
Sure. Ooh, who's that? No, I'm not sure who that is. I think it was just a car getting past.
Oh,
But,
Yapsino.
Sorry, the Mercedes are getting
Yapsino,
really close.
Doritos.
Sorry,
Damage. Yep.
the Mercedes are getting really close now to one another as they come the casino square. So we'll see how these two guys do as now they come down. But yeah, there's still nothing to split them in a minute. So the Yapsino and Doritos get merged into each other. Yeah, I think Yapsino just got a bit of damage there, but yeah. But as we say this, Chappie, he's closing in on Verk. It's only
I think that Verg is just taking it easy now. It is Monaco. Leading by 13 seconds, you don't want to take any silly risks.
I'm
Make
just
mistakes.
I'm just gonna ride on board. I'm just gonna ride on board with Racing Bum and see how he enters the these final two turns. But at the minute, he's just losing a tad bit of time because Chappie's obviously, from the look of it, he's having a bit of yeah, look, he's going too deep, but then when he comes into the final turn, he's struggling to get on the exit.
Can you also keep an eye on Thomas Riggedy, maybe?
Yeah, sure. But
then I can show this on stream, if you don't mind.
Yeah, sure. But I'm just saying, the exit he's getting, he's completely different. As Thomas does make the move on Riggedy and does get past him, as both Ferraris do collide into each other, as they accidentally go into the back of each other. But yes. Yeah, 12 seconds to first. What a cheat code. Hang on, 12 seconds to first. What cheat code is this? We have not too sure as well because this is a Codemasters game. So yeah, but he's up the pace now and the gap is back up to 13.5 seconds. I think Racing Burb is now dropping back a bit. They've both got the same ERS, so Mercedes are
yellow flag.
Yes, I'm trying to get onto that yellow flag. I'm not too sure what's happened. Really can't see what has happened, so oh god, I think my stupid games throwing out lights on the games pros. Yeah, I mean, at the moment we've still got 17 drivers on the field, which is
pretty good.
Oh, what the
Riggedy is gone.
Both Ferraris had a collision. I'm not sure what happened, but
oh no, there's a big lag on the stream. Yep, I cannot do anything. My game is
so what's happening?
My game is so laggy. Try to take a look on the stream. Is it laggy for you as well?
Yeah, it's a tad bit laggy, but yeah.
I cannot do anything. It blacked out. Oh shit.
Yeah, don't say anything. So I've still got footage. No,
I think my game is crashing.
Yeah, I can't take over. I'll try and get it on stream at the minute, but
no. Just I'm gonna keep streaming. You just keep watching.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have to provide commentary. So Rinrin is just pit. No, Rinrin has. Yeah, the game's going.
My game crashed. Yep.
The game's going a bit AWOL at the minute. So this is not good.
Oh.
So what has happened at the minute is yeah at the oh no.
What's going on?
You just left the session, but it hasn't affected anything.
It crashed.
Yeah, so you get back in. I'll try. You're gonna have to stream for now, so I'm just gonna.
Yeah, I'm.
Sorry, Rob. Fix this technical difficulty at the minute as both of us games crash. But at the moment, there's not really that much action on track apart from I think what the hell's wrong with this bloody game? It's saying Rimrin and everyone's changed position, but yeah.
Yeah. Oh no, now it's the host thing. So can you tell them in game to keep driving and?
Yeah, can you not join back?
Yeah, I'm gonna join back.
Yeah, okay, you got it. But yeah, no, it's not. The hosting's fine. But yeah, at the minute, Chappie's actually closing the gap on Vert to 9.5 seconds, as the Mercedes is still locked in a tense battle for P2. Was what's happened here? As I'm not sure there's a yellow flag in sector 2 as now we're on board. So yes, hurry up. As Thomas retires from the session, unfortunately, and
Someone
yeah,
is
that's
asking in the chat if Yapsino got his wing fixed. Can you check?
yeah, I did. Yapsino has not got his front wing finish, but he's still running P10 at the minute. But
Oh, he
he's
is.
Yapsino is in the points at the minute as Harfist pits again for a new front wing. So I think there might have been a tad bit of damage. As
Yep, now the game is fine again, I think. The
good.
positions.
Yep.
Yapsino, wait, P8, P10. Yellow flag, yellow flag.
No, there's no yellow flag. No yellow flag.
What? Oh, wait, what? Why is Larsen
Then you
25 laps behind Rin?
No, it's your stream at the minute. The actual order's perfectly fine. So Verk's
Oh
in
my god,
P1.
Chappie crashed with
Did he?
Theodore Bundy.
Jesus Christ, Theodore Bundy, what have you? Oh no, that thing has destroyed Chappie's race. I didn't catch that on screen,
This
but
might give Len Carl the podium.
Monaco is just an
Looks like the
absolute.
gaps are getting back when the drivers are crossing the line. How, wait, why is it showing that Racing Burp is 7/10 from work? I don't believe.
He's 13 seconds behind from,
Yeah.
but
I think
but
when
I mean,
they have done their laps, the gaps are gonna be refreshed or something.
yeah, I mean. So at the minute, Chappie is 3 seconds. I think Chappie's going to carry on. Is Chappie going to pit or is he going to carry on? No, Chappie is going to carry on, so he's going to have to defend for 7 laps from Carl. So
Yep.
Carl's now got to get on the hunt in the final 10 laps, and this could allow Rinrin to get back into the game as well. As Harfist is now closing on Hines, as he's now 8 tenths off. So Hines could be in danger of losing P8 to Harfist as we watch on board with the drivers now. So yeah, it's we fixed our technical difficulties. Now we ride on board for the final few laps, and we could. It was Doritos gets past Shonin, but Shonin's obviously ghosting. But yeah, the
We have
closest
a
this is
very long
probably
yellow flag. What is that?
your game's glitching out. I
Is
can't.
that the Ritos? Wait, I saw Ferrari in the wall.
No,
They cannot be true.
no, there's no Ferrari in the wall.
It's actually
Yeah,
great to see Yapsino here driving in top 10 here on his first race with without the racing line.
yeah, because Yapsino in the first few races of the season he did score a P. Oh, I think it was a high P6 and then P8 in the last few sessions. So he's done some really good drives at the minute. So we'll see how he does now on, but he's doing well. But also as well, Velocity and Half are all making it. So who's making their debut tonight? Velocity,
Someone is
Harfist,
pitting. It's Heinz pitting.
Hines. No, sorry, no, Hines is not. Hang on, it's Hines pitting because he's just bloody lagged.
Yeah.
Yes, he is. So that puts Harfist into P8. I think he has some front wing damage, but yeah,
Looks like Let
we
Carl is catching Chappie.
yeah as Chappie goes wide, as now the Red Bull is now stuck behind. The Chappie is now gonna bunch this battle for P8 back up. Hang on, they're not in a battle for P8, are they? Sorry, the game's now lagging. Or not okay, it's just a bit up. There's apparently Racing Burb is 1 second behind Verk, so this is kind of
The gaps are fine for mine now. That's good. We have the right gaps at least on the stream. So there's a yellow flag again. Is that? Oh my god! Stop it!
Alright, hang on. I'll just do the comment. I'll try and lead for the minute, but we got a yellow flag in sector 3, but nothing's happened. So at the minute, Verk is leading, but the gap to the gap. Apparently everyone's a lap down, but they're not. So at the minute, yeah. At the moment, the game is currently broken because all the gaps have gone haywire.
At
So
least they're working for me on the stream though. That's good.
okay, so I'm currently got Racing Bird is apparently a lap down on Verk.
Epic.
So this could be interesting, but so where's Carl and Chappie at the minute? Chappie, this could actually get Carl on the podium. So Carl is now actually in the hunt for a podium position and I'm not gonna. Rinrin's still down the hill, but I don't think he's got the tyres to get to that thing. So this could, this is going to be a interesting battle for the final podium position now, with Carl now coming up to the tail of Rinrin, not Rinrin, sorry, Chappie, who's got front wing damage from a collision earlier. So it'll be interesting to see if Carl can close the gap with 7 laps to go and get the final podium position. Meanwhile, Doritos is closing. Oh, as Doritos goes a bit wide, he's having a battle for the final points position with Dino. So we'll see how this unfolds. Both of them do have Doritos does not have front wing damage, and now he's coming up to the final turn, and he's got DRS. Will he be able to get still that last point position away from Yapsino as he comes up to the left? Yeah,
Around the
Doritos.
outside.
Oh, that was a heavy touch, but luckily no driver was hurt as Doritos takes the final points position away from Yapsino. As Carl now, he's still in the hunt. He's got 6 laps to go. Can he the momentum he needs to get that way? But at the minute he's not been able to get past the Red Bull of Theodore Bundy, so he needs to get a move on if he's going to have any chance of taking that final point position, as he finally does. And now he's coming up to Harfist, who is doing a great job in PA after a few. I'm not sure how many pit stops he's made. Harfist has made 2 pit stops, so yeah. As Doritos is actually doing pretty well, considering he's made 4 pit stops to be in the final points position. But yeah, this is going to be an as Chappie gets a bit loose, and now that's going to allow how close is Carl. Carl Chappie gets a 3 second
penalty.
Yeah. Chappie and off his touch again, and Carl is ghosting up the inside. Oh my god, that was really close racing. And yeah, I think Chappie's in real trouble now. Unfortunately, I think he's gonna lose that final position. As Carl now comes up to the inside.
Oh, he lagged.
So what's happened to Chappie?
Ghosting.
Chappie ghosting. Chappie's back. Yeah.
We have a double
dear.
Dane podium now.
well, Danish driver driving a Haas. That is
on the podium.
the happy moment. Put it this way, a happy moment for you. That you've finally got a Danish driver. I think that front wing damage is getting a bit too much for Chappie, and this could allow Rinrin to claw back some more points in coming up to P4. But we'll see.
Goes wide, and
that Red Bull is getting stuck behind him, but he can't overtake. It's just when you're in a situation like this, you don't know as a driver, do you try and go around him and go faster? And is there anything to gain? But I don't think Theodore Bundy's really got much to gain going on the outside and doing knock-ons. So yeah, it's gonna be close now. Chappie gets.
Chappie. He's really struggling on the traction, and he's got some bad front wing damage.
Yeah. I think he's gonna.
He's letting.
No,
What happened there? As Rinrin is now approaching that little fight here, Theodore got to move. He has got the blue flag.
Yeah, oh no, that's completely ruined Chaffee's race. He just literally collided into each other, and I think, yeah, oh no, that's going to allow Rinrin into P4. Oh my god, what was that? Was unthought of. So Chappie's now. He's going to try with all his might to
It's really struggling, Chappie.
So yeah, just keep an eye on this mouth. Is Chappie going? If Chappie's going to have to try and defend from Rinrin at the minute, so this will be close. As Larson now actually looks like he's coming in to join the battle, and so as we ride on board with him, but yeah, this is Racing Burb is closing down. Harfist, no.
Chappie gets even more damage. Chappie retires now. He got too much damage. The car couldn't handle even more. Racing Burb sets fastest lap. I don't think that is the fastest lap of the race, but
no. Oh, it's now Harfist.
They could have put Yapsino back in the points again if he didn't do that pit stop.
Yeah,
Martin might score a point.
Yeah, if Martin actually if he carries on, he might actually get a point. But it's going to be interesting
But
to
half
see
is
where
P6.
half is P currently P6. So this will put Marcin back in the points. But yeah, I mean, just some of the moves that have been made this afternoon. I know it's Monaco, but just like you've got to be more considerate of drivers because what happened with Chappie then, that was solely down to the Red Bulls fault. He tried to do a Verstappen a knock on, and he just collided with him and sent Chappie into the wall. So that will be a talking point after the race. No, so yeah, as we have a yellow flag in sector 3. Is
What is going on? I
we've got
tried
3
to
laps to
find
go.
it.
I'm not too sure. As Racing
I
Burb,
don't. I think it's a glitch, really, because I cannot find anything.
yeah,
GG code is.
as half is he's running in P6, but yeah. Can you just get up the penalties so we can know who's got what at the end of the race? Because I think there's going to be a few shuffling of the order at the end of the race with the final 3 laps. As at the moment, Verk is currently 7 seconds ahead, but I'm just going to check on penalties because I think Verk has got a 3-second time penalty. So yeah.
One penalty. Wait.
Oh, okay.
It's glitch for me. It's glitch for me.
There's
I
that.
cannot.
Okay, I'll have a look. But at the moment, Jesus Christ, there's too. Put it this way, there's too many penalties to count. So I'll have a look at the end of the race and
Maybe
see
take a
what
look
happens.
at Carl and Rinrin, because I know Carl got a 5 seconds stop and go.
Rinrin's got about 10 seconds worth of penalties, so I don't think that's gonna put much result into the end of the final finishing positions. I know Verk does have a 3-second time penalty, so that will be pretty interesting in dictating the final results of the race. And yeah, I think so. Verk does have a Racing Burb gets a 3-second time penalty, and I think that's thrown his chance away of victory from running with Verk. But it's been so that there's been a few talking points from today, but like I know he's been solely out from, but Verk has been phenomenal. He's qualified P1 and he's stuck with it from the start of the race, and what a drive he has pretty much had. He's been out unchallenged and just he's been pretty much untouchable. And after his disappointment of qualifying last week and finishing P4, he's done a great comeback to be P1 in Monaco out of all places. So yeah, it's great. But at the minute, we'll see at the end, but I think he's gonna have got the win. But yellow flag in sector 2, I really can't see what is going on. Really can't see what is going on with
I'm just looking everyone through here.
ugh,
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Oh
this
no,
is pretty
that's the
much.
wrong button.
Alright, put the right button back on. But yeah, Racing Burb, he's catching Verk, but I think the penalties are going to swing in one of these drivers' favour. Whose driver we know, I don't know yet. But again, there's more penalties at the minute, but I'm not too sure who to. So yeah, I think Marcin will actually get a point for finishing P10 at the minute, and yes, Yapsuno can catch him, and that'll be a different story. But I'm just going to keep an eye on Racing Burb and Burke. Them two, it's going to be pretty interesting to see how each of those drivers sway in terms of penalties, and it's going to be the same for Rinrin and Cole. But I think Rinrin's got that many, he's going to probably drop away. But I think it'll be a few position changes at the end. But as well, Harfist is running. Yeah, so Popo, can we just get a few on boards with some of the drivers?
Yep, I'm
That's
going
okay.
on board with Verk here.
Yeah, as Verk now comes
His
around.
seconds final.
He comes around the final turn to start the final lap, as now he comes up to the start finish line and to start his final lap around the principality of all racetracks. He's just been he's been in a class of his own today. On the track which tests the skill of pretty much most drivers, he's done pretty much everything right. Racing Burb, after a faulty glitch with Codemasters demoting him all the way down 5 places for absolutely no reason. He's done an absolutely phenomenal job to get it into P2, and as well, Carl. He was actually speaking before the first part of the race both Haas drivers of talking about getting a podium and improving and building on their consistent points finishes, and he's going to get a reward for that today, as we have a yellow flag in sector 3. And yeah, so now we still ride on board with as he comes around the harbour for the last few turns, and he's pretty much just going to take this easy now. He's got no ERS and he doesn't really need to push, as Racing Burby is now stuck behind on the Red Bulls. So that's Hines, no, Theodore Bundy. So yeah, but the real story of today, Vert comes around the final turn
He's gonna
to
claim
take
the win, and he
in
is
Monaco.
definitely my driver of the day, no
Vert
doubt.
crosses the line
Phenomenal.
P1. As again, Racing Burb with another spectacular result and great drive, finishes in
Starting from
P2.
P8, gets P2. Carl
Yeah.
takes his first podium here in
Of
DMR.
yeah, but once he comes around the final turn, but Carl, I'm gonna say that was a fantastic drive by him. After all it's gone, but I know Chappie might have been what happened with him, but Carl, great drive by him, as Rinrin now comes round the final turn, closely followed by Larson, but I think this could sway in Larson's favour with the amount of penalties
Good.
Rinrin's got. Is Larson going to jump
Larson,
Rinrin?
1
Ooh!
second.
1
Oh.
second. As Halfist
Harfist
comes
gets a good P6 there. Heinz.
and Velocity Gamer. Oh, is Velocity
Oh,
Gamer finishing?
he jumped him. P7 for him.
Yeah. As Marcin comes home in P10, but where's Yapsino? Will Yapsino jump Marcin for the final points position? No,
I
he
think
doesn't.
we might should switch their positions, since Marcin didn't. He just ghosted in the race, really. Yeah.
Yeah, but that was a fantastic race, and now that was a bit of a journey to
So yeah, we will be
say on,
doing
but
top 3 interview.
we'll get them on in a minute. But what a race! Verk on the podium with a great victory, and that was an astonishing drive. And congratulations to Carl and Racing Burb for finishing P2 and P3 in Monaco, of all places. But we'll quickly. Yep, indeed it was. But yeah, that was a bit of lots of, put it this way, carbon fiber and front wings flying all over the place. But now we shall quickly run you down the final classified results, with Burke finishing in P1 and Racing Burb and Carl finishing P3 and P4. No, P3, P2 and P3. But Rinrin, the championship lead, losing some ground, finishing P4, and Larson in P5. Halfist finishing P6 on his debut, and Velocity
Pretty
Game
good
at P7
results from him.
for both of them. For some of these drivers, yes. And then Hines, Doritos, and Martin rounding out the top 10. But yeah, I think there's a few honourable. I think there's going to a few honourable mentions for driver of the day, but we'll discuss that in a bit, and we'll see if we can get any drivers in for any interviews right now. But yeah, that was a pretty crazy race, in all honesty. So yeah, jeez, see if we can get the race winner in for an interview quickly. So yeah. Oh god, is this stupid?
Uh,
Oh,
It's
hello.
gonna
no, Adam.
hello.
We're only gonna do top 3 interviews. I don't have a lot of time. Sorry.
No, it's just what. No, just do these ones. But yeah, we'll have top two. I don't think Verkus might, but yeah, we'll just quickly start off with Yapsino. So how that was a pretty good result, and you had a few good moments, and without racing that racing line today in Monaco. So congratulations on that. And how overall did you find the race?
Yeah, first of all, it feels really good being back in DMR since I got 3 weeks of not racing here. I really enjoyed it, although I really hate this track.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, I think this track just now it's done. Everyone can breathe a sigh of release.
the one of the things I really wanted to mention is, for me, as one of the more slower drivers, it is really stressful getting lapped because there are really not much points at Monaco where you can pass cars.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like there was a few from what we saw on stream. It was pretty much like a few moments where it was hard to overtake for some drivers, and I think you came up with a few yourself, like with that battle with Doritos as well. So like when did he have a move with you on the first turn?
Yes, you mean the move where the Rito passed me and I tried to defend on the inside?
Yeah,
Yeah, I think it wasn't much because yeah, he was clearly faster than me, and I actually thought he would pass me. It was a
yeah,
bit aggressive, but yeah, at some point he had to overtake me. I think
yeah,
it was fine.
yeah. But anyway, let's say congratulations, and it was great to have you back, and a great result with no racing line on.
Well, what was a bad decision by me was not fixing my wing for like I don't know 20 laps or so.
But yeah, so well done. And anyway, we shall now move on to Carl.
So, to be fair,
It's a great P3 for you in the end, and
Yo.
pretty much a great drive. Hang on, is Carl got his mic on?
Thank you. Well, I just I just counted that people would crash. That was kind of the only plan. So steady lap times. So, but what a ways, a lot of crashes in front of me. That's for sure.
Yeah, I mean, it's just I think you got that from your gain and
Hello?
hello.
Oh, what happened?
Yeah, you'll get onto your pretty much profited from your race, and it was went to your advantage in the end. And yeah, it's like
Definitely.
I think it was just with Chappie the reason. Like I know you got past him, but I think he had a bit of a collision with a Red Bull further on. So I'm
Mm-mm.
not. I
Yeah,
think
they certainly gained on that. So I was thinking I would kick it in a kind of P5, P6 through half of the race, but then people just started to fuck up, and it's all about steady lap times for the whole
yeah,
race. So.
and I mean you kept keeping it on your channel. Keeping it on the track and just being
Exactly.
consistent. You did the job you need, and you got a podium out of it. So yeah,
Yeah,
congratulations on that, and yeah, so well done, great
thanks.
result.
First podium. Fantastic.
Hopefully many more, but right then, I think we've got about 5 more minutes, so we'll interview
All
the
right.
top two because Popo's got to go. So Racing Burb, that was another great result after your podium in Spain last week.
Yeah, it's same as Spain though. Could have been better.
Yeah,
Just things out of my control again that are just
yeah.
I don't know,
I saw that in
frustrating.
Yeah, I saw that in qualifying. That wasn't a penalty at all. It's just
Yeah,
this game and what it was.
yeah,
But
I
yeah,
know.
I mean, just
Uh,
all credit. Sorry.
no,
Go on.
no. I'm proud of the recovery. Like, I mean, I think the first half of the race was just staying close but not crashing. Didn't get any penalties. Didn't damage anything. Carl put up a great defense. Eventually got through him. Um, Despite everything and the penalty though, and getting close to Verk, my own teammate held me up for about 10 laps or more, despite having a penalty, so he would have lost it anyways. If he didn't do that, based on the times, I would have caught Verk in his penalty and won that
Yeah.
race, and we would have got more points as a team. So I'm very, very annoyed at Chaffee right now.
No, it wasn't Chappie's fault. From
What do you mean?
Chappie got caught up with a back marker.
No.
Oh,
Even without back markers, he was holding me up for 10 laps and wouldn't. He was in position to fight, and like he was in front of me on track, on position, but he had a penalty, so he would have lost that position anyways if we finished as we were, and
yeah,
he still lost the position on track anyways, and that kind of cost me going for P1, who had a penalty. So as a team, we would have got more points if he'd have let me through, and he
yeah.
has every right to fight for that position, but he had a penalty, so
It
it
could have just
really hurt.
yeah. I mean, but in the end, you still managed to get P2 and
Yeah, It's one of those results. People kept saying to me, "Why are you unhappy that you got P3, B2?" I'm not unhappy. It's just, despite the penalty in the grid, getting through all the crashes, being held up for several laps, still so close. It just, it's so frustrating.
We speak after, and
Yeah,
we just couldn't do Valtteri. It's James.
I was tempted to ask someone to message him because I get that, like I say, he has every right to fight for that position, but he had a penalty, and we would have got more points as a team. Not to mention the fact I was putting pressure on him made him crash into the back marker. So that wouldn't have happened either by my guess, to be honest. So yeah, it is what it is. I'm a bit pissed off, but hey ho.
Yeah, but but still, congratulations and a great recovery drive from P8
Thanks.
on the grid. Right then, now moving on to I was just gonna say after last week's disappointment and he's put craft.
Yeah.
Moving on to race winner Verk.
Hello.
Hello. I mean, I know from because I think you was talking about it in the week that like I could tell like the improvement was coming and what a way to deliver it on one of the tracks as well. Pretty much, it's probably the hardest on the calendar. From a great qualifying lap to controlling that race, that was an outstanding drive from just saying myself. But how do you feel about that overall to get your first win of the season?
Feels like a relief. Like, oh, I have been waiting for this moment. The quali was okay, could be better, but then they were started in P1, so I just took it easy because I
Yeah.
knew people behind me were gonna crash.
And they did.
I don't know. I haven't seen it yet, so
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting time for us, put it that way. Yeah, but like I know towards the end of the race, was you slowing down or was you still trying to give it full throttle when because I think the gap to Racing Bird was actually closing down, or was that always part of the plan?
yeah, I hit the barrier, so I got the yellow front ring.
Yeah,
So yeah, I lost really much time because of that. But I just kept my head down and focus.
yeah, and to do it on Monaco, and that's pretty much you did everything. And
Yeah,
yeah,
you have to focus. Like you don't need to gamble.
yeah. But yeah, I was gonna say, I think we might have to wrap it up there because Popo needs to go. But I'm just gonna say it now. I think that we all know who the driver of the day is after his great performance, and we'll just give it now. And yeah, goes to Verk.
Yep.
Thank you.
I'm happy to see a
Um,
Dane on the top step of the podium
two
there.
two Danes on the top step.
Yeah,
So
Unlucky,
just need
it's
to
the
go.
wrong car.
True.
right, I think anyway, we'll round off the stream there. So
Yep.
yeah,
Thanks for
um,
watching. Remember
watching
to
get
like and subscribe. Yeah.
we'll be back in the foreseeable future for then. Ta